right, that was a nice win for the Skyhawks against Black Hills State. 66-48 was the final tonight. Pretty uneventful game, just the way you like it on Friday, I assume, Coach.
Yeah, no, for us, we just needed to get back to the Wayland. Sometimes when you're on the road and you lose a game, you start to bleed a little bit, and you don't have time to do anything but put a Band-Aid on it. We were able to get home this week and practice. Felt we got better in practice, and I thought we had a good showing tonight. The score is not indicative of to the control of what we had the game. So credit Black Hills for playing hard the whole way through. Was happy that we were able to get multiple guys a lot of game minutes, considering we had to play another really tough game tomorrow night. So with that said, we're just excited to play.
Did practice this week come with what changes did you make, if any?
I don't really know if it was changes. It's just we haven't had a steady weeks of practice. We had the Tuesday game at Adams, and then we had the finals week. No, come on in, Josh. And then we had the Christmas break, and then we only had 2 practices at Deshaven, and we just haven't had a set week where we can just really focus and get better. So this week we were able to do that, and I think it showed in the level of energy we played, especially in the first half.
18-0 run in that first half was huge. I think that pretty much put everybody away. What was the key there?
Oh, I thought we were feeding off our defense. They were struggling to score. And we were getting loose a little bit. We made some threes. But I really do credit Black Hills. I think they played very hard. They played hard the entire time. It's a sign that they have a really good coach. So.
Riley, you look like you're starting to move a little better. You feeling good? You were big in that 18-0 run in that first half. How's the knee?
It feels good. Had a solid week of practice, and it just feels amazing right now. I just can't complain. It's resting and having the trainers help me with it. It's just coming along good.
Look good, man. Josh, Daniel had 16 points off the bench tonight. The bench outscored, 36-7. It was just a beating. What do you have to say about the guys who come in for you? Give you a good rest, give Willie a good rest, keep the team fresh, especially on a Friday night.
I feel like we got an elite team, and our bench is like the first unit. So, and BHSU, he's a good contributor off the bench, and so is Riley. So, we just gotta play better and just keep playing defense. 16
points, Danny. You led all scorers tonight. You've come along awesome. What's working for you? And I feel like part of it's confidence. When you shoot, you make it. When you're a little bit more aggressive in the offensive end, good things happen. Do you feel like that's the way it's going for you?
Yeah, the past couple games I've been playing pretty good. I think definitely the confidence level's up. I think every time that I go to the middle or drive to the middle, something good happens. So I just try to keep doing that. Just take my opportunities, hit my open shots. So that's about it.
Coach, what a valuable asset. Just not even the scoring, just the energy this guy brings is something that's super valuable for you. And do you feel like it's contagious with the other guys coming off the bench?
Yeah, Daniel's been really unselfish because he obviously is a starting caliber player in this league, but he has a really cool role for us, and he's kind of our spark plug and weapon off the bench, along with when Ferris is getting healthy, he can score. And we moved some identity to the bench that's allowed him to have a little bit more punch off the bench. Because when we throw out the starters, we have some guys that obviously can score in Bach and Blaylock and Willie. So our team's starting to take shape of what it's going to be moving forward, and really love my group. I'm excited for tomorrow night.
Now let's talk about another guy who, Will Morse. He's struggled at times this season, but he made some shots tonight, and it was nice to see. Collectively, Will's success, how important is that to your team? Josh?
It's great. When he's making shots, our team is better as a whole unit. So, and he getting slumps, but I believe in Willie. Every time he shoots the ball, it's gonna go in.
Willie tweaked his foot and had a mid-foot sprain first half against Regis. And really toughed it out. He hadn't practiced. He didn't practice the Metro Springs week at all, but we still played him. We wanted to keep our roles as they were. And then this week he only had a couple practices, but that's the most healthy he's been, in some time. So he's critical to our success. and when he's playing good, it really helps our team.
He looked more aggressive tonight, Bob. Is he the type of guy, even when he is slumping, you tell him just to keep shooting?
Yeah, I don't even know if I don't know if slump's the right word.
Well, for him, not making as many as he usually
Right, yeah,
makes.
he hadn't made as many shots, but Will is, we call him the computer, but he's kind of the brain of our team in a lot of areas. So when he's out there and he's functioning at a really high level and helping everybody, he helps us not just physically but mentally, and that's the key. And I hope he plays well tomorrow.
What do you expect out tomorrow? What are the Mines?
So it'll be a tough game. We went into overtime with them last year at their place. I believe they lost tonight by a point, I think.
Yep.
So they're going to be, anytime you lose on the road, you're a little desperate the next night. But, we're at the Wayland, and we're excited to play this game. And that's all we can say, man. We're ready to rock.
Good.
Let's get out of here.